hip-hop, hip-hop, hip-hop.
Alright, we're going for our third battle of the night. Check out 44 Productions on Facebook. Thanks to Dooley's for having us. Everybody try to bring down a notch.
1, 2, 1, 2!
Alright, anyways.
Respect the battlers!
Oh, yo, it's your boy MDB, on the spot New Brunswick representative. We in the building. Yo, if you want to catch a body in New Brunswick, holler at your boy. Yo, and big shout out to 902 Radio for fucking with us. We're doing a show all about maritime battle scene. It's gonna be called The Cypher, hosted by myself, Tanner, and Jeff for 2020 Vision. Yo, we getting live in here. As you can tell, it's a ruckus crowd. Let's get into it.
Halifax, let's go. Farmers, introduce yourself.
Komplic8ed. Let's rap.
From?
It's tails or what?
K-Man. Let's do this. It's been a long time coming.
It's the tails.
Heads.
Get him, bud. Yeah, I got your get him. Heads. I got your ass when they're done.
Alright, so it's round one of Komplic8ed. On the spot battling, let's go.
All right. Hold it down! Shut up! Now, some people probably think since I beat Jim Weston, I'm on my high horse. Nah, that was a long time coming. I just got inspired to try more. So with that said, I got enough bars to have you feeling like you're locked in prison. So listen, stop tripping and quit bitching about Jimmy winning that decision. It's just giving you the image of the biggest bitch in this division. Now when you step up in the ring, you don't even meet the standards. So now I'm gonna kill your run in this league like I was a mean cancer. You act tough when you're in the ring, but if it wasn't for me and Tanner, you'd be nothing without the ring like the Green Lantern. Now this won't be like me versus Jim. That was an epic battle that we fought, but why would I battle you and on the spot when you haven't even earned the spot you got? Where's all the battles that you've done? Where's all the battles that you won? You only got this main event battle because you let my name slip off your tongue. So after I attack this piece of crap, slap him on a path to the back door. You talk trash in the past, so this clash is the ass kicking that you've asked for. So Tanner, you need to stop this madness before I squash this cat who's been talking trash since I started rapping. You don't have awesome raps, bitch. You need lots of practice. So I brought a casket for this cocky faggot. Now why do you act like you rap real hype? Rapping like your bars against Jim were real hype. Rapping about real blood and real knife when you've probably never been in a real fight. I will fucking smash you in real life. Show y'all how to bruise a dude. If it wasn't for the battle scene, nobody would even know this stupid goof. You want to make a mark in this battle league? I'm not the guy to try to do it to. I'll throw punches till every side's a different color like a Rubik's Cube. Now after I beast this battle, you're gonna wish that you never were born. You cheated on your girl, became X-Man, but you won't weather this storm. So don't choke if you can handle it. It's a joke if y'all think this man can spit. So play my game if you can manage it, but I'm dealing the cards. I'm Gambit, bitch. Time.
It's round one, okay, man, let's go! Hold it down!
In your last battle, you talked on E's money and how 60's all he could chip. Well, a little birdie told me you could only afford that by shopping it in the bin. And you'd buy 3XL probably to get it over your chin, so I brought you a little gift. Here, tell me if this fits. And in your battle with Jim, you said I wasn't on your level and I was weak. Well, I took that shit literally, and I'm here now to see how much truth is in what you speak. So go ahead, take a swing and hit me right in the cheek. But you said you're the only reason I'm in this league, so I guess you do spit some truth. The only reason I joined this league was to expose the bitch in you. So if you're gonna swing, swing. I'll just give you one, but if you don't knock me out, you better turn your ass and run. Cause I saw your battle with Jim, and I go to the gym, so if you talk shit to me like you talk shit to him, I'm gonna make sure you're pinned. But I ain't talking a leg lock or arm bar, you fuck. I'm talking about pinning you between an armored car and a truck. And it's hard to maneuver that bitch. I went to school for that shit. What I'm saying is those things are hard to drive, so you'll stay pinned between them until you cry and then you die. Now I don't need to make any complicated jokes that might complicate these folks to give complicated votes. Actually, you know what? I will diss your name for a minute. Just see if you can say it without grinning. Notice there's an 8 that's in it. It should be an A. It's bad placement. In layman's, you complicated it. Complicated.
God, I hate it. You've already got me pissed, and we're less than a minute into this conversation. We haven't even gotten into how you talk or say shit. We haven't even gotten into your job or placement. All we've done is talked of Komplic8ed, and now his shit never hits. Call him constipated. He's gassed up. His rap sucked. This bad fuck better learn how to stand up, put his hands up, and man up. Cause in a rap, this ain't the ring you should have stepped in. You should find a new thing for your investments, cause I rap so sick they call me Deathbed. If this bitch is infectious, call me Sefton. Now I should rip the metal out my arm and beat you to death. To cause you mental harm, I'd go to any reaches or depths. But if you think you're hard, act like them G's in a set. If you start swinging those arms, I'll put you to sleep where you step. Now you can see I'm on edge, so don't even pretend, cause how you speak normally, you might get hit in the head. What I mean is when you rap, you swing your arms like you're an inflatable man. When I see it, I get jarred and put my face in my hands. If you do that in this bar, that's a debatable plan. You need to come with bars and stop doing the wave in the stands. And he always says, let's fucking go. Why he says that, I don't fucking know, cause he's not going absolutely anywhere in life. He's got a shit job, shit home, and doesn't have a girlfriend or wife. And you'll never have one, cause who'd want to wake to look at that ugly mug? It'd take a slug from a mace to rearrange that to a face from that of a fucking pug. Now, remember in November when you told me some bars for Jim? What were you thinking? I gotta get recognition from someone as hard as him? Maybe if I hit him with ammunition, he'll regret his decision and won't take part again? It's weird you talk so much shit, cause in those months you were trying hard to be my friend. But you'll notice every time we spoke, I'd hardly give you the time of day. You'd send me some bars, I'd say LOL, but in my head I think that's gay. I even told you how to improve in almost every single way. So how am I weaker than you when you're not even confident in what you say?
Jay, give me the boy bomb.
Yo! Nobody cares what this dude is spitting. He's animated like Stewie Griffin. Now!
Get him, bud.
The reason why you want to battle me so bad is a mystery. When you're driving your fucking truck at work, I hope it blows up to smithereens. When he's driving to his destination, it takes him so long to get to the vicinity, I guess battle rap's not the only place you need to work on your delivery. This guy's getting ripped apart, so why do you think you're hard when all you do is use intensity to disguise your shitty bars when you should really just take the time to try and apply a little heart? Now, if there's one thing that I will say, is I actually hate you. I won't disguise the hate. This guy is fake. You're the biggest faggot in this entire place. You can't rhyme with Jay. You're lucky I gave you the time of day when I'd rather start smashing this pile of waste in a violent rage and just put my fucking fist inside your face. Because me and you are on different levels. There's no way that you could beat me. Compare the two and see I got the better image like an HD TV. Now his whole goal in the battle scene was to have a match with me, but the bars that he's rapping are weak and they're lacking the heat, so after I smash this trash MC, you'll never see his whack ass back in this league. The real tragedy is that y'all paid to hear this faggot speak, but don't worry y'all, I have a treat. It's time to watch his ass get beat. This is a little boy with plastic dreams versus a savage beast with massive teeth. An old box TV versus a plasma screen. A pimple versus the acne cream. A pop-up book versus a magazine. A relevance versus reality. So quit thinking that you're a star because your bars aren't up to par, and if your parents should have named you Mark because a mark is all that you are. What? Now I came to this battle relaxed, like I was ready to meditate, but this bitch is a featherweight, a spot at the top you'll never claim. Now you're caught up in a storm with no chance of a weather change. Now somebody get a janitor in here and clean up this fucking mess I made. Time!
It's round 2. Okay, man, let's get it.
See, I could do 20 battles and lose every one, cause my heart's never rattled, it always knows who truly won. And for the rest of this round, I'm addressing the crowd on some spiteful shit. See, I tried battling my opponent and lost, even though I won the verbal fight with them, so now my grudge is with you, my opponent, and these judges too, cause they told me, oh, by the way, you talk too much gun shit too. But this is bug shit how I run shit when I slide up on them, like this is what my slugs will do. See, I can talk loading clips, cause I really did. I could really take apart my rifle that I really hid, and I can tell you truths from shit that Vinny Pia said, like the G36 slick, it'll peel your wig. See, when it comes to real life rap, He wouldn't peel my cap or give chase to me. And when it comes to rap in real life, I got 10 people at my back willing to give him a slap in the face for me. But see, I can diss this creep still. Your bitch is nicknamed a cheap thrill. And this prick's name is what this dick's famous for. Looking bleak or weak skills. Battling me is like booking up a steep hill. You can cook it up and try looking tough, but that's not good enough and you beat still. My unique skill with beats kills. I cause heart attacks when I spar with raps. Heart beat still. If I'm Cassidy, you're Meek Mills. I'll get past a 9 by you half a dime, yet every shot I take just goes past your mind. You need stilts. Short joke. No, what I mean...
How original.
No, what I mean is you and I are on different levels with this rap shit. When describing my style, I hear benevolent and fantastic. And when describing Jay Bly shit, I get irrelevant and tactless. And I'm devilish with tactics that'll sever him with slashes. So they told me to watch my violence, not get mad and just go for the throat. Well, I tried it, and in a battle, that shit's a bogus approach. Like, picture going to war, and all you get's a controller and coach. You're gonna be wishing for more when this opponent's throwing you out. And in my first battle, yeah, I had to apologize for a choke. I token rhyme, just spoke out lines, but when I wrote it was all a joke. Now I realize being recognized makes you that much more cutthroat, and since I'm mechanized and my weapon's knives, I figured your body would float my boat. Now I'm just playing its bin games. With your short stature, small build, and weak frame, if you were a boat, you'd be the SS wannabe a ride, something that could barely float, let alone grab a rope and water ski behind. And I've always had some questions that cross my mind, like, why start a division when you're not even top 5? They let you make decisions without ever dropping a hot rhyme? That's like asking for more provisions when you're not even on the front line. And within one battle, you couldn't handle the pressure and even show up at 9. It's part of why no one respects you or even gives you a drop or dime. It's like Dwayne Johnson versus Tyson. You'll never rock the mic, and at the end of your verses, I beg you, please stop calling time.
It's round 3. Komplic8ed. Let's go.
Show me the touch, bro.
I gotta say, Kendall, you gotta stop and ask yourself where the bars be at. Nah, I said I'm gonna put Ken doll in a box on the shelf where Barbie's at. Like, why all the hostility, dog? How could you hate me? I would absolutely love to hang out with you and Malibu Stacy. And every time I look at this guy's eyebrows, I just fucking die. Those things need to be undersized or those caterpillars need to turn into butterflies. But no, let's get serious. You don't care about this league. You should have told the truth. But this ass-kicking was overdue. I'm new and improved and more focused too, so it's easy to see that I smoked this fool. You only wanted to battle me, but that's fucking hopeless, dude. You're not a battle rapper, you're a phony spoof. The lack of skill and experience is what you show as proof, so give thanks to the reason these fucking people even notice you. This look into my eyes came in and all you see's death. I've been putting on for this league and it's time that I got my respect. If you think your bars are hot, they're not. They're nothing but weak threats because with you there's no bars like you aren't 19 yet. You will never measure up to this kind of awesome performance. After the battle, people will say Jay rocked like Jonathan Torrance. So if you think your shit will faze me, then you must be fucking crazy. So don't act or rap like you spray heat when in fact you talk more shit than Leahy. Bill Dozer! You got the #1 rank in this league, but that's only because you haven't had the chance to face me. MDB, there's no comparing the two. I'll stomp you the fuck out till there's no air in you. Take a blade and impale this dude, go skydiving with one of your fucking ears as a parachute.
Hey, I want him too.
Now you were nowhere near as hot as me, so how could you think that you'd slaughter me? If you got weed, then I'll jackpot like the lottery. Usually I go longer in my rounds, but y'all aren't getting an apology because I just showed y'all the perfect example of quality over quantity.
Man.
Time.
Hey, remember.
Alright. It's round 3. Okay, man, let's go.
Jay, it don't matter how good you think you are or how fast you think you can rap. Matter of fact, it all comes down to the way that you act, and the way that you act is a reflection of the personality that you have. Goofy, fruity, downright screwy. I could walk up and put his own gun to my head and he still wouldn't shoot me, because he knows I'll come back from the dead as the star of this scary movie and he just keeps the retarded parts. Officer Doofy. Just look at the way you fucking dress. I get it, hip-hop is about originality, but my God, Jay, you're a fucking mess. I mean, who told you it was a good idea to rock a Sonic the Hedgehog hat? Or in that battle when you wore a red shirt, gray hat, and a green edge on that. I mean, I shouldn't have to be the fashion police. That should just be common sense. You take what you learn in grade 3 and apply it to getting dressed. And where is this guy even working at? A small fry at McDonald's? No, I checked. It's somewhere even worse than that. He works at Munden's Moving. Yeah, now that's a career. I had a better job at Wicker Emporium, but I still got my ass out of there. Bitch, I beat you in life. I could be a lifer in prison. I'd still get your wife or girlfriend for my conjugal visits, because they say I'm a pyromaniac. See, they say I'm a pyromaniac, and I'll light them up just for the thrill, so without trying, your home may react, and I'll slap my meat across her grill. George Foreman, with a 4-4 form and a poor morning. 4 more, there's more gore, and your whore's mourning. See, while I'm writing these rhymes, while I'm writing these raps, I'm usually kicking back relaxed. Spitting shit to myself just to get a couple laughs. Seriously, I'm usually sitting in my fucking house listening to something else. I mean, I can beat you while I listen to rock and shit while I'm high and beat you with metal like I reached a rocket ship. You'll get a 5-finger death punch if you keep showing these suicidal tendencies. It'll be a KO for the tool if he pretends to be a friend of me. I mean, if I hit you once, it'll be a fucking Godsmack. I ain't gay, but the gayest shit I'd say is to Jay. Lick my fucking ball sack, cause you're a goat whore at best. Bad company, a cheap trick. I'd list more, but they're hard to see like MDB's bitch. And you know what? Fuck on the spot, Tanner Repchiland, Jeff Gallant, and I can say that shit and I'm not looking back, cause this rap shit's not the only fucking thing I have. I'm getting higher education. Bitch, I'm going back to school cause I'm tired of misinterpretation and segregation. Bitch, what about you? Aren't you tired of people laughing at you and looking at you like a clown? You should be, cause you're 20 rungs below me and I'm about 40 rungs down. But when I say 40 rungs, I mean the international average. I'm talking Solcon, Daylight, Paulahan, and Patrick, and you're nothing but another fucking big chin bastard who'd be proportioned well for disaster, but keep in mind you're half his stature. And when I hear you speak, I just about go batshit, so I put your career to sleep and left it laying on a mattress. And while I wrote these rhymes, I took in 95 lines at a time about driving trucks, whereas you've had time to put your mind to the grind, and it's still probably part of the 95% whose driving sucks. So what's a more important transferable skill? Being able to import lines to a pad, or import goods through state lines without getting killed? Now Jake, that's a serious message, something you can look back at your life upon and ask yourself some serious questions, like, why didn't I take some lessons? Why didn't I just address it? But your one-track mind will be blinded by questions like, would you like ranch or Caesar dressing? And every word I've said is true, and I hung it all out on the line, so if I lose, it's no surprise. It cements my views that you all are blind.
You had it,
Yo, crack rock. We'll be back with the judge's decision.
That was tight. That was tight.
Motherfucker had that.
Good job, guys. Good job.
It was coming sooner or later, Bill. It was coming sooner or later. It was coming sooner or later.
Good job, good job.
Yeah. You inspired me. You inspired me.
Alright. On the spot battle league, Nova Scotia division, make some noise! We just had a crazy fucking battle. Major bars on deck. Alright, but yo, the judges came to a decision. It was 3-0 for K-Man.
Yeah!
Good one, man. Shout out to Komplic8ed. That was crazy. That was crazy. You did fucking awesome,
Give it up
man.
for Komplic8ed, everybody!
Check me out though. You just don't understand. You just can't comprehend it. I'm no crossover bitch. You should give me more credit. Dead it with all that pathetic talk about bread and the Glock on the block. You want a battle? Use bars on the spot. And the plot thickens when I'm kicking these writtens and having vision.